it just went from that to like he wasn't really saying nothing. And then I started noticing like little habits that he had. Like when we would take him to the daycare, and he'd pick up this puzzle piece. It's like a foam little puzzle piece, and he'd put a Kleenex on top of it, which it didn't. I was like kind of different, but he did it every day, and I'm like, man, that's kind of different,
What
you know.
He put a Kleenex.
It was a foam puzzle piece about this big, and he had it, and he just put a Kleenex on it. He'd like carry it around like that. I don't know why he did it. He just did it.
Born great, but taught I was nothing.
My self-worth only depends on how much money I got in the bank.
It's all just a bait, but y'all just eat it up.
Since we all family, it shouldn't be hard to relate.
So why would you hate? No time to debate. We gotta stick together. We all we got. Let's make the best. It's us forever.
See all that plotting that keep you stressed and under pressure, trying not to end up deep in the box if I can help it.
Yeah, tired of us talking down on each other. We screaming Black Lives Matter, but do we love each other?
Jesus turned water to wine, indeed I mean I'm trying to turn niggas and bitches to kings and queens.
Queens, cause we was born great, but act like we don't know who we are. We full of hate.
Savages that just randomly spaz and grab a fit and shoot like TMZ cameras for celebrity statuses.
And that'll just get you into traumatic stress like an asthmatic. You suffering like paralysis.
Hope we don't offend you and you reach your potential.
Cause we only trying to give you something to put in your mental.
What's up, my beautiful people? This your boy King Kevo.
And it's your boy Watch Trent Work,
And we are Secure the Legacy. Man, and we finna talk about a deep topic today. This is pertaining to, my nephews, my brother's sons, on their autism and stuff. And I just want to ask him a couple of questions and, see, how this came about and what made him do what he did. But, basically, I'm going to just ask you, bro, like, how did you find out about your boys having autism? What made you think that you like, I don't know if you, you had an inkling or did the mothers see anything? Or?
Well, I basically, of course, when Trent, so I got a 13-year-old Trent and a 4-year-old Lincoln, and when Trent was born, he was like, pretty developing, pretty normal or regular, and then once he had like, I remember he had a couple words or whatever. He would say, like little one-word things that babies say or whatever, eye, nose, and stuff like that.
Right.
Then when he got around to like, I guess about a year and a half, that's when I just noticed a regression, and it just went from that to like he wasn't really saying nothing. And then I started noticing like little habits that he had, like when we would take him to the daycare, and he'd pick up this puzzle piece. It's like a foam little puzzle piece, and he'd put a Kleenex on top of it. Which it didn't, I was like kind of different, but he did it every day. And I'm like, man, that's kind of different,
What do you mean he put a Kleenex?
It was a foam puzzle piece about this big, and he had it, and he just put a Kleenex on it. He'd like carry it around like that. I don't know why he did it, he just did it. So that was
he put it together and then put the Kleenex on there?
No, it was just one puzzle, just a big puzzle piece. And he just, like, it's just a toy. And he put a Kleenex on it and then walked around like that. So I thought that was different. And then I would notice.
That's spiritual.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They just do like,
Because the autism, the symbol is a puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, did you look at it like that? Like,
nah, because I didn't know what
well,
I was figuring something
really,
out. Yeah,
you didn't even
yeah.
know
So I just knew he had a weird habit that he did. Then he used to, whenever he would eat something, he was very particular about all his foods that he ate. And then he would do like a puppy, like he had to, you give him some food, he sniff it. He don't like the smell, he ain't gonna eat it.
Right.
I'm trying to think what is something else. Then whenever he heard something, like if he heard like a loud noise, he covered his ears, put his fingers in his ears or whatever.
Yeah. I heard a lot of autistic kids.
Yeah, if it's something loud, if it's like a garbage truck or a hair dryer or the hand dryer in a public restroom, stuff like that, or even the toilet, like flushing the toilet, he'd do like that. So then, I since I seen stuff was up, I just start researching, like doing all kind of, like I would read books. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I would watch YouTube videos, read magazines, and I pretty much diagnosed him by myself. Of course, I can't, formally diagnose him, but I kind of
basically you
figured out what it was,
figured
and
out
then I went
and wanted
to take him
Okay.
to get evaluated or whatever, and it turns out that's exactly what it was, you know. And then, you know, what was that? So about 9 years later, when I had my second son.
Before you get into your second son, I just wanted to ask you, like, as a father, you know, to your child, like, what were your thoughts on that? Like, how did you feel? Like, did that, you know, upset you? Did that make you be more aware? Did it make you love him more? Or, you know, what was your input on that? And what was the mother, you know, the mother of the child? What was her input? And what was her feelings and stuff behind it? If you don't mind sharing that.
So when I found out about it, which everybody ain't like, you know, don't have. To me, you just got to deal with logical, like just with facts or whatever. So if I think he got something, I gotta go get help for it. Like if your kid was had cancer, you cannot want them to have cancer.
Right.
But if you don't do nothing about it, if you don't do nothing about it, they're gonna die.
Right. Yeah.
So you got to treat it or whatever. So I really wasn't too focused on what somebody else would think about it or whatever. And I just got my son help. And how did I feel about it? I ain't gonna lie, it was like, cause you want the best for your kids, you know what I'm saying? You want them to be normal or whatever. So yeah, I had like a little, you know, some moments about it or whatever, but that was still my, you know, that was my baby. So
you probably most likely loved him more.
I just accept it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean you're right. You're definitely right. Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like I said, it was just something and I actually think that made me a better person. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already an attentive father anyway, but then when you add that extra luck, because they learn in different ways. Their brains work different, you know. So
teach you a lot more patience. You think you learn more patience?
Yeah. You gotta be, you know. And I salute to any parent out there that's dealing with any kid, and they don't just gotta be autism. Like just any parents,
you know what I'm saying?
Down syndrome,
you know,
like anybody with kids that special needs, you know. So I just basically what I try to do now is I go to some of the stuff I do. Like we do the autism walk every year. Since the pandemic, we really haven't had a chance to.
Got the bracelets.
Yeah. I'm always representing for them. So I do the autism walk a lot every October in Forest Park. What else? I go up to my son's school and go talk to the other kids, because some people don't let their kids know about you know, you got different people in life and you got to treat them right or whatever. So I go up there and I teach them about autism, what it is, and you know what if you got a classmate that's got it, like how you should, you know, react to them. And you know, he's wearing, like, you know, he used to wear like a weighted vest to keep him calm down for his sensory issues or whatever. So you know, just explain different stuff, what it is, why their brains think differently, but they really, it ain't no normal. That's normal. That's how God made them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when I found out, like 9 years later, I always thought, I was like, it could be a chance that my second son could have it. But it turns out he did. So he just got diagnosed earlier this year, and same thing. I just, you know, I accept it and I love him. You know. And that's really what I wanted to.
So with your second go around, did you take it a little bit better, or you know, were you expecting that it could be a possibility or something like that, or what?
I still had the same feeling, you know, because you want the best for your kids or whatever.
You've seen the patterns or whatever.
Yeah, and I kind of knew what it was, but when it hit me, you know what I'm saying, that happened again, I just took a deep breath and was like, here we go again, you know what I'm saying?
Kids,
I just gotta go hard for them or whatever. And they just, like, when y'all think of like some of the, I think they said Steve Jobs or somebody with Apple or somebody, like, it's a lot of inventors that got autism or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's this lady named Temple Grandin. She got a movie, and she did like some stuff with, like, I'm trying to say how you explain it, like something with, like, she made it easier, like figured out like a formula to I don't know, just look at the Temple Grandin movie. She invented some stuff. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's a lot of kids and a lot of adults with autism that's like got brilliant minds, you know. If they like got photographic memories, they can look at a picture or look at the skyline and then take a picture in their head and then go go get a blank canvas and then paint it out, you know, every detail how it's supposed to be or whatever. So I just
I want to say I think that's part of the reason why they started calling them Autistic after a while. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's kind of like it's an acronym that plays off of that. You know what I'm saying? Off of the what we're talking about. Excuse me, y'all. You know, just instead of not trying to put that stigma on it, like you said, like they do have gifts. Like I know,
they got gifts. Yeah.
Trent, you know, my nephew, like he liked to dance, he liked to sing.
That boy sings.
He's gifted. You know
dance,
what I'm saying?
He been swimming ever since he was like jumping off diving board since he was like 3 or 4.
Oh, he been swimming that long?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely
walking on his hands. You done seen him walk on his hands before.
How long he been doing that?
Since about like that age. He just always did it all the time because he had sensory issues. So he liked deep pressure. He like squeezes and you know just different stuff like that. So like that's what he do. Lincoln, you know what Lincoln about. What is Lincoln about?
Hey, he see dark, man. He see dark.
But what do he like? Like
he like to jump off things, you know what I'm saying? He like hopping around. He like dinosaurs.
Man,
you know
dinosaurs,
what I'm saying?
man.
Like,
He'll tell you.
Like, dude, the real daredevil. Like you said, like, but he said he'll tell you what.
He'll tell you about the dinosaur. It's hard to understand him, but he's like, what's that dinosaur? T-West instead of T-Rex, you know?
T-West.
Indoraptor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Indoraptor.
my dude,
And we Jurassic Park fanatics over here. So
for real, like got all of them for real, like.
So basically, I was just trying to, bring some more awareness, like I always do. I've done raps about my son's autism. I've done, like I said, I speak at in their classrooms. We wear bracelets all the time. We do the autism walk, and I always just want to keep that awareness up for my sons and every kid or adult that's out here that's got autism or whatever, or just special needs. So I need to salute all y'all parents who take care of y'all kids with special needs. It's not an easy thing, but you was picked for that for like a reason. Yeah. You was, I guess God felt that you was
up for the job.
Yeah, you was up for the job. Yeah, exactly.
You know, like we can't even question God, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. I love my boys to death.
But yeah, man, with that being said, man, if y'all can, just get down in the comment section and let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Are you dealing with a kid that has autism?
Or do you have a kid that's showing signs of it? Yeah. If y'all really like, if you see any signs of your kids being different, don't be afraid to comment in the chat and let me know, and I can tell you. I that's one of the things I do. I direct people with like which ways they can go, like send them different resources to help them if they think their kid do have something. So don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah.
But on that note, we about to get up out of here. Take us out.
Thumb it up, man. Y'all know what to do. Thumb it up. Super thanks. Subscribe. And hit that like button, man. Which is the thumb it up. You know what I'm saying? Notification bell. That's what I was trying to say. With that being said, like I always say, I love y'all and God bless. Yeah. Born great. Told I was nothing.
My self-worth only depends on how much money I got in the bank.
It's all just a fake, but y'all can see this.